Yo, what's good, man? This is your boy at DFS Mastermind _ over on Twitter. Thank you for clicking on the video. Today's date is January the 26th. We got a 10-game slate. Y'all know what it is, man. We have a ton of options on tomorrow's slate. Beautiful games we can stack up. The stackable games for me are going to be the Cleveland and Pacers game. I like the LA and Chicago game. But the game that I feel like is imperative that we have some people in, it's going to be the Houston and New Orleans game. I think we absolutely must have somebody from that game. That's just me, man. I think it's going to be a close, competitive game. These two teams are totally opposite. They're like Houston's strengths match up very good to the Pelicans' weakness and vice versa. So I think it's going to be a beautiful matchup for the studs in that one. But I'm going to go ahead and get started. My point guard today is going to be coming from that game, and that's going to be Mr. Drew Holiday, 6,900. Taking on Houston. I already talked about the total in that one. One thing that I'm noticing, we're starting to see Rondo get we're starting to see Rondo get phased out of the rotation, along with Ian Clark, no Jameer Nelson. So Holiday is playing big minutes. He should have a very solid game. 6,900. I love the price tag on him. Over his last few games, he's been very solid. He has a very safe floor. Hasn't flashed as much upside in these past two games, but if you look beyond that, he has been good money. In such a fast-paced game, I have to think he crushes value. So I want to go ahead and recommend him. I know he's not your typical value play, but I think he will bring us back value on that price tag. I'm going to move on to shooting guard. My top shooting guard is going to be my boy. I recommend him at least twice a week, and that's going to be Malcolm Brogdon. They just refuse to raise my man's price. He's good money. Taking on Brooklyn, he has a very good matchup. I know Giannis is coming back, so people will be scared off of him. They think he won't have the usage. Of course, Giannis will eat some usage, but Brogdon plays big minutes, and I think he's safe on tomorrow's slate taking on Brooklyn. So I want to go ahead and recommend him. Moving on to small forward. Now, this is a cheapie, a super cheapie. He will be the cheapest player I recommend, but I have a very good feeling about him. One thing about NBA DFS, minutes equals money, and I want to recommend Darius Miller. The man has been playing a ton of minutes in such a fast-paced game. I would have to think he can bring us back at least 18 points. If he does that, that's hitting value. That's going 5x. That's what we're projecting him to do. So I'm fine with that, but I'm pretty sure he will offer us more upside than just 18 points in such a fast-paced game. So I want to go ahead and recommend Mr. Darius Miller taking on Houston. My bad. Taking on Houston. It should be a good spot for the young man. So I want to go ahead and put him in there as a very cheap. You can call him a punt play, value play. I think he's in a good situation. Moving on to power forward. My top power forward is actually going to be a center. Very cheap. He should be chalky tomorrow, but I don't mind it. Y'all know who it is, I'm pretty sure. It's going to be Tristan Thompson taking on the Pacers. 3,600. We're going to see this Cleveland team come out, and they're going to be dominant tomorrow. You can take my word. Take that to the bank. And I look for TT to definitely bring back value on a $3,600 price tag. He'll be playing starters minutes, so if I had to project minutes for him, I would at least say 25. And if he gets that, I'm sure he would definitely gobble up about 12 rebounds, score a few points, maybe a few block shots. It should be like the old Cleveland team. I look for him to definitely bring back value, so I want to go ahead and recommend him. And then my center play is not a value at all. He's actually kind of expensive, but I don't want to miss out on it. I recommended this guy last time he was on the court, and that's going to be Dwight Howard. I've been playing him a lot recently. He is on a roll, and he has a beautiful matchup. ATL gives it up to bigs, man. Not only that, we have a little narrative. We know Dwight Howard is from Atlanta. He used to play for Atlanta, so it has all the makings for a nice game for Dwight Howard. If you just look at his game log over the past few games, 50, 49, 43, 48, 52. I have no need to continue, man. Solid numbers like that. We have to take that into consideration. The man is aggressive. He's attacking. He's taking double-digit shot attempts. He is in a good spot tomorrow. So I want to definitely make sure I get some exposure to Mr. Dwight Howard. And that's going to do it, man. Those are my top 5 plays. It is 3 o'clock in the morning. I just wrapped up my research. I am about to get out of here. But before I do, I would definitely like to extend the offer. If you're new to DFS, or if you want to improve your skills at DFS, and you're looking for a service, I am here, man. I offer DFS Mastermind coaching, and with that, it includes my player pool. I give you a game-by-game breakdown that I send via email. I highlight some of the stackable games that I want to attack. I highlight things that I want to stay away from. And I give you a list of my player pool, a list of my top plays. And it's a mixture of projections provided by RotoQL and Fantasy 5x5. I've been doing this for a long time, and I want to get into the service industry of DFS. I want to help people get better, and this is my way of selling content to people. I don't have the fancy projections, the Excel sheets, but this is what I can offer. And the coaching aspect of it is I will give you one-on-one time to ask me questions. If you need help building a lineup, if you having tough questions, making decisions about your lineup, I will be here for you. I'm offering that for $15 a month. If you want to try it for a day, hit me up and we'll work out something. But yeah, man, that's pretty much gonna do it. I am very tired. I'm about to go in the bed, man, and go to sleep, man. I'm really tired. I want y'all to bless up. Oh, and make sure you come make sure you come kick it with us in Slack chat, man. Free Slack chat link is in the description. Y'all come in there, man. We get into the green line all the time. We're always chopping it up, having real good conversations about DFS. But yeah, that's it, man. I want y'all to bless up, cash out, get to the green line. Follow me on all social media sites at DFS Mastermind. Gang.